Welcome to CX Live Dialogues. Today we are delighted to have Carole Layzell from Medallia. Carole is a highly experienced CX and business leader with a successful career at director and VP level, specifically within the financial services sector. She's also an experienced international digital innovation subject expert and keynote speaker. Welcome, Carole.
Hi, Cindy. Nice to see you.
Great. Right, let's move into the first question. What are the main challenges you are seeing in the CX industry this year so far?
Okay, so many challenges that we're seeing. So I'll pick out 2 or 3, but let's start with omnichannel. As a strategy, it's turning 20 years old this year, yet organizations are still struggling to deliver against this. Customers are no longer tolerating having to repeat themselves at every interaction or receiving promotions, for example, for credit cards they already use. Organizations need to be able to create great customer experiences with frictionless cross-channel interactions. Another major challenge that we're seeing is listening to customers and creating timely, actionable insight. The problem is that customer data is scattered throughout many different and disconnected sources, and including their legacy systems, for example. This makes it difficult for teams to understand the customer journey and how experiences influence customer behavior. Being able to unify that data from multiple sources is critical for delivering customer experiences that accurately reflect each customer's needs. And I guess finally, being able to demonstrate return on investment for your CX strategy. Everyone knows they need to improve their CX, but to get board buy-in for that investment, organizations need to prove that CX is not just a nice to have, but a must have. Organizations are not immune to the cost of living crisis, meaning they too have to do more with less. This could be affecting reduced headcount in customer service teams. But do organizations truly understand how this is impacting the delivery of their customer experience? The reality is that great customer experience should actually cost you less, not more, as it's the failure demand that creates the real cost.
Absolutely. Now let's move on to the second question. What are the latest developments and improvements you have seen in customer experience and the way companies engage with their customers?
Well, interesting question. At Medallia, we are seeing companies accelerate investment in those omni-channel capabilities I mentioned, with digital as the foundational pillar. This is enabling them to drive down their cost to serve and to personalize those experiences, both of which are particularly important given the current economic headwinds we're facing. Therefore, experience orchestration, which enables organizations to use that omni-channel customer insights to personalize customer engagement, will be critical here, I guess, to realize these changes. To keep up, organizations must leverage technologies that automate processes while maintaining the natural experiences customers expect throughout their journey. Over the coming year, there's going to be a really big push in using technology such as ChatGPT to help brands get answers to questions relating to customer experience and customer behavior much, much faster. So we'll be able to understand quicker than ever before what customers want, when they want it, and more importantly, where they want it. Also, we'll see some real forward-thinking organisations tapping into what their employees say and how they feel in order to introduce changes that make an impact. Relying solely on traditional customer and employee survey feedback just isn't enough in today's environment.
Thank you. What would you say are the top technologies and strategies which are driving the transformation we are seeing?
I think organisations should be choosing customer insight tools that include advanced technologies that directly support their current needs, as well as helping them to prepare for the future needs as well. Orientating their customer experience around customer journey should help to support organisations in their strategies to deliver that more personalised journey experience across digital and human touchpoints. Using analytics, solicited feedback, observed feedback. So these are the the customers that don't fill out your traditional surveys, but obviously just through their digital behavior, for example, and then connecting it all together for a true customer journey orchestration. The top organizations that we see are focused on true digital experience, including adoption, purchase journey, self-service, and signal-driven engagement. And finally, bringing that customer experience and the employee experience insights together to drive business value will be a game changer, yet few organizations are truly doing this.
Indeed. You have enabled companies, big and small, across the globe to exceed customer and employee expectations. How has your software impacted companies in terms of not customer experience, but also their employee experience?
Well, I'm a great believer, and lots of research to demonstrate that if you want to have a great customer experience, you've got to start with great employee experience. Measuring employee engagement is, I guess, a foundational component of any employee experience program. We're supporting our clients using more ways to allow employees to express where they're encountering those obstacles to performing their job and inviting them to suggest ideas to improve. In my team, in previous organizations, leading large-scale teams, the best ideas always came from those frontline colleagues. Helping organizations understand what's important to employees and what employees see is important to customers is absolutely critical. This supports in creating a culture of empowerment and accountability. This will drive customer loyalty and business efficiency through innovation and just amazing creativity. As well as gaining insight from colleagues on what they see as getting in the way of delivering great customer experiences, our technology also helps to manage experiences across the employee lifecycle, such as talent acquisition, onboarding, training, development, offboarding, and exit. It supports in improving employee happiness and productivity by listening to and acting on their feedback. You can then use this employee feedback related to specific lifestyle stages to inform and drive strategic priorities. A great example of this is one of our large multinational telecommunications clients who used employee feedback to drive in customer and employee experience. Through the program, they saw a 15-point increase in their employee NPS. They saw a 50% reduction in employee churn, an 8% increase in customer NPS, and an increase of 7% on their first call resolution. These are movements not to be sniffed at.
That's phenomenal. Last but not least, how does your company distinguish itself from other players in the market?
Great question. And I guess rather than give you a list of obviously how wonderful we are, I thought I would share a recent independent view from Forrester, who are one of the most influential research and advisory firms globally. Their customer feedback wave report, which was literally just published a couple of weeks ago, called out Medallia as the leader in their report. Medallia received the highest scores in current offering and strategy of all vendors evaluated. And the report noted that, and I quote, one of Medallia's taglines is enterprise grade everything. And the company lives up to that promise in virtually every area Forrester assessed. Another section directly from the leaders section of their report, they stated that Medallia breaks away from the competition with a depth and breadth of offering. Medallia supports more than 2,500 enterprise and mid-market customer feedback management customers around the world with a holistic approach grounded in its vision of helping organizations put customer experience at the center of operations. Our company's grown its capabilities both organically and through some really savvy acquisitions. For example, we bought Decibel for digital experience analytics and Thunderhead for our journey orchestration. Forrester went on to say that we stand out for its proven strategy to bring clients value from acquisitions quickly while deepening the integrations over time. Medallia impresses with its superior vision and detailed product roadmap, focusing on delivering relevant enhancements to its existing offering, such as enabling deeper digital experience analytics, integration, and lowering the total cost for ownership. So a big quote there from Forrester, but as you can imagine, we're absolutely delighted with this assessment, which demonstrates how we distinguish ourselves different from other players in the market.
That's fantastic, getting a fantastic referral like that, Carole. Thank you for your time today. It's been a pleasure, and we look forward to having you at the show.
Thanks so much, Cindy. Looking forward to seeing everyone at CX Live in Dubai.
Thank you.